Okay, so I'd like to begin by apologizing for the quality of these videos, but we need to get these demos put together and I don't have time to edit, so we're just gonna go through kind of in one take. I will give you the spiel and show you the kit that I've been putting together, and you can figure it out. Talking about the demos, one of the things that I wanna really emphasize is that when you're speaking in public, you are representing not just yourself in the club, but WSU on the whole, which means that one of the critical elements is to use safety precautions. Currently, I do not have any safety glasses in the kit, so I think we need to get a few to add. These are just mine from home. I have included welding gloves because with the torch, there's a demo in which you are going to hold a glass rod, and that can get hot. For the demo with annealing hairpins, you can use just a needle nose pliers to hold it in the fire, and the hairpins cool off very quickly. So let's look at the kit. So I've put the kit in this suitcase. It's the biggest one I could find, and it also has very nice wheels, so it should be good for transportation. As you can see, it's currently not very well organized. I've cut the pipes to the right size, but they just kind of bang around in here, and I've used plastic bags to keep the little parts together of the different displays. Not all of these parts need to travel with a kit, so I'd actually kind of like to have a central clearinghouse somewhere. I can probably, use one of the bookshelves in my lab or something, that we can store these in, because not everything has to travel. For example, this is our die for making shape memory alloy wires. And it's heavy, it's clunky, it doesn't have to travel. Other elements of this I think we need to fix. So right now I've just been putting the propane bottle in this pocket, but that doesn't work very well because I'd really like to have the pocket reserved for things such as glass rods that we want to have separate. What I'd really like to see actually is to take this propane tank and to cut holes in the side, and then we can have straps that strap them in. And that would be handy, or maybe even strap it in here at the bottom. So we can strap it here at the bottom, and that would make transporting it safer. Right now I only have one propane bottle. I think a second one might be needed. This one I think is about 1/3 full still. I've gone through a lot of it with demos this last year, and traveling with two I think makes a lot of sense. Also with this kit, in this side compartment, I've got some poster board, and this came from the dollar store, but it's nice foam core board, and I've cut it down to size using the paper cutter that's in the hallway on second floor ETRL. And we can use these if we want to have pictures. So we can print out pictures on, say, a color printer of microstructures, or maybe like robotic applications of shape memory alloys, or something like that. And we can glue these down, and that would be a way to make pictures that go along. I know it's kind of nice to have digital pictures, but it's not always convenient because you can't necessarily find a display. I'm also been looking at making a Prezi display that we can use to have kind of an animated, little 10-minute ditty about what the department does. And that would be something that we could take along as an animation, but again, it's not always available, whereas paper always works. So, and we can also, get more to fit in here. It just seemed to make sense to have this separate from the heavy items so it doesn't get crushed, because crushed foam core board looks pretty crappy.